We had another one here from the audience. These ones are actually just some I guess, like a little more background on you, Amy. What did you study at Yale?
Oh, sure. My BA degree is in sociocultural anthropology. I got the, yes, I went back to Gonzaga and got my degree that pays me something. It's true. In my defense, I ended up graduating with a degree in anthropology because I had done an internship, had a job waiting for me in public relations, but my school didn't offer a PR degree, and I got the opportunity to do some genetic research on in my mentor's lab. So that's my background.
And then they said that you mentioned business experience. What
Sure.
was the business?
Oh, thank you for asking. So I've been working in accounting for the past 8 years in the small business and nonprofit arenas. I've owned my own CPA firm for the past 4 years. And I specialize in small business and nonprofits, meaning that during tax season, our kids will attest, I go to mom's cave and work more than full-time hours then. But the rest of the year, I'm able to be a full-time mom and just take on some nonprofit consulting and help make sure our nonprofits stay within the federal, state, and local regulations, helping not only guide them to make their operations more efficient, but also make sure we protect them against fraud.
Okay. All right. So we'll move down to Mary for our next question, and it's we'll go with another one on here. Yeah. So what do you see as the major responsibilities of the treasurer?
So the major responsibility to me as the treasurer is a guardian of the public funds. I think that's the most important thing because all your property taxes are going into the county treasurer's office. And so that's for the county, the school districts, again, all the special purpose districts. And so I think being a guardian of those funds is the most important thing. The treasurer's office runs like a big bank. So, so that's why I think that, financial and accounting experience is really important.
Okay. Ron?
Well, we are kind of like a big bank, except we're not, really customer service. We're talking about customer service, but a lot of people ask if we can't get rid of the penalties, waive the penalties like they do at a regular bank, and of course we can't, because you've got to follow state laws. Personal property tax, a $50,000 exemption was something Idaho passed last year. And I thought that, actually the people that work in that area of my staff think it's a good idea. They say there's so many trailers and small businesses trying to get started. That's just a huge portion of this, and it's really not worth the effort for the amount of money you get out of it. That's why we're looking at a $50,000 exemption like Idaho did. And as far as the logic of the software that makes the partial payments, there's other states that do it. Idaho does partial payments, and they service counties that are large and small. So, if we get a man to the moon, surely we can do the same as American Express or any other credit card or billing type company. It says in the state constitution all power is inherent in the people. So shouldn't we trust our people to be able to be adult enough to budget their own monies? Some people, when they get, it's probably at any given time 5% of the taxpayers out there, property taxpayers, are delinquent. Well, I can't see what their problems are. They may lose their job and then find another one and lose it again. They may get a brain tumor. Suddenly everything's fine again. They walk out and hit by a bus. That's their problem, not my problem. If at the end of 36 months they've they haven't made a payment, well then of course they go into foreclosure. But in the meantime, you should be serving the people, not gouging.
The primary job of the county treasurer is to protect our hard-earned taxpayer money, period. We bring the property tax money in, we invest it safely and wisely, and then we send it out to our smaller taxing districts, the fire, water, schools. Now, it's important to note that this position cannot change social policy, as Mary alluded to. Our social policy, even our budget is set by the county commissioners. So if you have anyone making promises to change policy, within this position, they are outside the bounds of the law.